Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all. I greet you according to your time. All right, guys, today we are going to be watching another new episode together. Meanwhile, before we go into that, I would like to invite you, please, if you know today is your first time coming across this channel, put on the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you will be notified anytime we post a new video like this. And to all my returning subscribers, thank you. And to my new subscribers, I officially welcome you to Favorite News TV. Thanks for coming around, guys. I do appreciate every one of you. All right, guys, today we are going to be watching this video together. We do react to some of our video as well. On this channel, we talk about news, politics, and every other things that are going on in that country called Nigeria. Yes, my Nigeria. All right, guys, let's dip into the video and watch the video together. Meanwhile, if you know that you like what you are seeing, please do wait to give us a thumbs up. And when you do give us thumbs
Sì, subito. Avanti, avanti. Non c'è tempo da perdere. Greetings, Biafrans all over the world. Greetings, lovers of freedom. As you are joining, please share this video. 10 minutes video. Only 10 minutes I will spend. I don't have much time because as it is now, no much time to take again. We don't have many time. The question I will ask you, you will ask yourself today is, who will declare Biafra? Who will declare Biafra, and what will you see or what will you know to know that Biafra is ready to be declared? Buon lavoro. These are the questions, and what can you be seeing before you will know that we are ready to go? Now, many people will say they are disappointed or not disappointed. That is not the issue here. But let me tell you, the person that will declare Biafra is the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra and the highest command of the Biafrans, which is the DOS and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, with other group that are genuinely fighting for Biafra. These are the people that will come together. And how can we know that we are ready to go? We are not yet ready to go. Why we are not yet ready to go is because we are not yet speaking with one voice. We are not yet doing the needful thing. We are not yet know what to do. The leaders are busy fighting the genuine fight, but we that are supposed to rise up to do the needful are not yet ready. We are not yet ready. So I want every Biafrans now to focus on the subject, on the matter that will lead to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu release. Because the moment Mazi Nnamdi Kanu release, that is the Biafra restoration for you. We want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be released, and the moment any day you see that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been released, that is the end of the road for the zoo, Janjaweed, and nothing will make them to hold him. You cannot pin him down forever. You must leave him. So Biafrans, who will declare Biafra, and how can we know that Biafra is ready to be declared? How can we know that we are ready to go? For us, before you can call on the DOS to declare Biafra, or before you can call on anyone to declare Biafra, you will ask yourself, what are the things that you need to be seeing before you will know that this is the time have wrapped, the time that the time has come. One, you will see every Biafran group rising up with one mind, with one voice, stopping everything that has to do with the Nigerian government. Any day you see that Biafrans have risen up, and you see that there will no more anything tax revenue to be remitted to the zoo government, nothing like other things like paying revenue tax, all those local government tax, state tax, all those things. Then you will know that we are ready to go. When you see that those fighting on social media have unite and speak with one voice and leave attack, that is when you will know that Biafra is here. Let me tell you, the strategies on how to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is with the DOS, the leadership of IPOB. And the people that will enforce it is me and you. Me and you are the people that will enforce it. Nobody else. Without me and you, nobody will enforce Biafra declaration. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu tell you, when they form this so-called de facto government, when they ask him, go and listen to the interview with Stephen Mache, she asked him, now that this de facto government have been declared in Biafra land, what is his take on that? And he answered them that you cannot declare Biafra without the people's conscience, without the people's support, that the people of Biafra are the one to declare Biafra. Unless is Biafrans, the Biafran decide to declare Biafra, then you will know. What does that tell you? It tells you that no leader can declare a nation without the full support of the people. So that is why I am calling on every IPOB to know that this is the right time to rally around the IPOB leadership and give them the maximum support. Drop all your grievances, drop all your anger, drop everything that is you think that you are annoyed, your disappointment, drop them one side. Drop your disappointment, drop it one side. What you need to do now is to show that support, show that willingly, show that hungry for freedom in you, show that you are ready to go, show that you love your freedom, show the movement that you are ready to go. When you prepare, when you are ready to go, then watch how the leadership will now declare Biafra. If you now they want to declare Biafra, but they see what is going on social media. All of us are fighting. Some of us don't even know what caused the problem. So some people fight what they know that is they are doing saga. They don't even know what it's all about. So who will declare Biafra, and how can we know that Biafra will be declared, are ready to be declared? Is when we unite, home and abroad, off Facebook, offline and online. We must unite, and unite doing the same thing. Now, there is many groups. My brother, the work of DOS is very mean. Let me ask you, Chinemere Robert. You know, when you talk about DOS, let me ask you this question. Have you lead any group before? Set aside the Biafra restoration. Have you lead any group before? And when you are leading this group, what was your experience, or what is your experience if you are still leading the group? What are you encountering? This question is for you. Then if you answer me, then I will tell you what DOS. Let me tell you, as a freedom fighter, you don't give up on a leadership just like that without having any proof. It's just barely 3 months. Okay, you expect Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to just come out from court, or you expect Biafra to just come out like that? No, my people. The question now is who will declare Biafra, and how can we know that Biafra is ready to be declared? Who will declare Biafra? Who will declare Biafra? That is the question. If the leadership have failed you, who will now declare the Biafra? I am asking. Who will declare Biafra? Who will declare Biafra? These are the questions I am asking people. Because with the way we are going now, even if Biafra is declared, some people will counter, will tell that that is not how to declare Biafra. Even when the enemy have risen up to fight us, some people will tell say the enemy are fighting us because you did not declare the Biafra well. Some people will tell you you did not do it well. These are the things we are facing. That is why I tell you that we must unite together. If you have any group you are leading, or you lead them, let us see, let us follow you. And this is a warning I want to sound, because some of you don't know what is freedom. For those of you that is calling DOS to unmask themselves, to come and show their faces so that you will know them, let me ask you, if DOS now show you their faces and they have assignment to go to Nigeria, to go to Biafra land, where will they pass to go for that assignment? Where will they pass? And how can they carry out that assignment? Let us use our brain. Let us think deep. Let us know that Biafra freedom is not for something you can just be running up and down, be telling yourself this and that. The reason why I must support any DOS member not to show his or her face again, let the one that they have shown be the first and last, like Mazi Chikedozie have shown his face, Nwada Nenayanya have shown her face. Apart from these two people, I don't want any other DOS member to show their picture and their face on social media, on anywhere, because they have big assignment to carry. Because when you force them to show their faces, they are not showing you that face, but you are forcing them to show DSS their face, to show Nigerian police their face, to show all those fake police that Malami is using. You are asking them to show them the face. I cannot, because I know that I am not in the leadership to carry out any assignment. So them that are carrying this assignment, why do you want to unmask them? To show that you don't have Biafra freedom at your heart. I stand for the truth and nothing but the truth. When you do the right thing, I must tell you, for those of you calling for DOS to show their face, that place, I am totally against it, and I will never support it. I will never support it. You have seen the face of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is the highest command, the supreme leader of the movement. You have seen the face of Mazi Chikedozie, who is the second in command of the DOS. You have seen the head of finance. You have seen all of them. Who again do you want to see? You want to know who is more powerful? You want to know how he look like? Do you know if more powerful is your elder brother? That's what you want to know. Things are not done like that, please. That is why I ask you, who will now declare Biafra? And how can we know that Biafra is ready to be declared? Who will now move? Do you know that there are some certain things they need to put inside, put in? Ikechukwu Barnett. Okay, you now, show your own face. Show your own face. Go and form a Biafra military. Show your own face. And after you show your face with AK-47, threaten Nigerian government, do a video. Then go Nigeria and be walking on the street. If you know that you are a man enough. If you know you are a man enough, you want DOS to show their face. Me now, I challenge you to do a video carrying AK-47 or AK-49. Do a video threatening Nigeria government, call Buhari many names, threatening Hope Uzodinma, threatening Okezi Ikpeazu, threatening Wike, threatening all these governors with AK-47 on your hand. Then walk in Nigerian street. Let me see how it goes. So you don't know what there is a limit of everything. When you get angered and you lay your grievances, after it you move on. We have to move on. We are not ready to welcome Biafra. God have given us Biafra in our own hands and is waiting for us to wake up and take it. Powerful is not an DSS member because you know his work. For those of you who say you want to overhaul DOS, you want all of them to resign, and you want to pick another one, let me ask you, who pick all those members of DOS? Who selected them? Is it me and you? The answer is no. Me and you did not select them. And the person who select them, give them assignment. And the person who give them this assignment is monitoring them. And the person is still alive. He's not dead. Allow the person to come out and chase them out if they have failed him. And if they have not failed him, he will still continue working with them. There is a case of me. Our DOS are our leaders. There's no doubt about that. Papa and Pikin, the gay issue. End of the day, you will not expect your father to pack out of the house. You will not expect him to pack out because you are the only son or you are you are his child. The people, they want you to see their face. You have seen their face. And these people now are the one, you are seeing them. What have you done with their faces? Prince Caesar, Ototo Amawa Chineke. You don't need to come in and tell me the reason why they need to show their face. You need to type the reason why they need to show their faces in less than 2 or 1 sentence. You can make that a reason. But me now, I have tell you the reason they cannot show their face, because they have so many assignments to carry out. They have many secret assignments. Do you think that the Biafra restoration is just something after the restoration of Biafra you will be talking about Nigerian Biafra army, Biafran police, Biafran security? Somebody are the people that will work to all those things. The question I want to ask you now, like what I ask you, can you carry AK-47 and threaten presidency, threaten Nigerian army, threaten everyone, and threaten Wike, threaten Hope Uzodinma, threaten all these governors, and threaten Ohaneze with AK-47 showing your face? Can you walk on the street in that Nigeria, or walk into a Nigerian embassy or an airport in Nigeria? You cannot. For that reason, you have restricted your movement. So you want, because of you are angered, you are not satisfied, to restrict the movement of DOS. You want to restrict the movement of Biafra restoration. You want to restrict the movement of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You want to restrict the movement of everyone. Ikechukwu Barnett, which means you are not a Biafran. The HOD, which is the head of directorate, is showing his face all the time. Go to this Biafra unit. Go and check where Right Mazi Chikedozie protesting. The only person, one-man squad, protested in Switzerland, in Geneva. He is the head of DOS, and his picture is who you are seeing every time when he is talking on Radio Biafra. So which face you want to know again? Which face you want to see again? You don't need faces. Okay, when you see their face, are you not seeing, when Uchemefo is there, are you not seeing the face of Uchemefo? Didn't you see face of other people? This is why I ask a question. Who will declare Biafra? Who will declare Biafra? Are we ready to declare Biafra? We are not yet ready. Because when they declare Biafra, even if you hear say they don't declare Biafra, some of you will be asking, which face declare Biafra? Who's supposed to declare the Biafra? Who give him the order to declare Biafra? Instead of you to rise up. And then more defame. And then me. Some of you, like one of our sisters always watch me, she would ask me, Roseline, somebody. She say, why am I so ignorant or blind and following the US that I should leave the leadership? I want to answer you now. I am under oath, under IPOB, not under any other person. If I love what you are doing, I will just support you. But if I don't like what you are doing, I will leave you. So you cannot ask me to leave the leadership of IPOB and leave IPOB because you think they are not doing it well. Your own thinking and my thinking is not the same. Not the way you see something, me, I see something. I see something the way it is. I see something the way it is, and I know what is game. When you talk of freedom, it's all about game. That is why I tell you people, go and learn how to play draft. Many of you don't know how to play draft. Until you learn how to play draft. Draft is an open game. Draft is an open game. When you bring your draft, when you are playing draft with your opponent, it's an open game. Your opponent will be seeing you, you will be seeing your opponent will be seeing all your games as it is in that board. You will be seeing all your games with your own opponent. Now, at that point, you need to crack your brain to read your opponent's brain, not to that game again. You are now reading your opponent's brain. You are calculating his brain, his capability, his capacity, his thinking. You're not so, okay, if I give this my opponent, he can chop this game and he will 5. You can give your opponent 1. This is not a game of what you hiding on the back. They are open. At that point, you are using your brain. You are cracking it. Thank you, Mazi Kingsman, for your information. It's everybody must get ready for the IPOB DOS broadcast any moment from now. Let's wait and see, because I know they are working tireless day and night to make sure that things happen the way we want it. That is why when you are angered, you pour your anger, then you go back to the work. We need to go back to work. Now it's time to work. What is our work? Our work is to tell Biafrans to be ready for Biafra restoration is here. That is our work. Now, when you know the game of draft, you learn draft, and you convert it to this Biafra freedom, you will see that the Biafra freedom, they are playing open game with the Zoo government. And the Zoo government has money and they legalize the authority to buy weapon. They can buy legal weapon from anywhere. Okay. They can buy weapon from anywhere legally. Nobody will stop them. They can print money at any time. Nobody will question them. They can come out at any time and do anything at any time. Nobody will question them. But we are not permitted to do all those things. That is why I tell you, these are the things we need to learn. We need to learn. Biafra is here. Who will declare it? How can we declare it? what and what will be happening before you know that Biafra is here. Go and listening to our one and only prophet, Master Sampe Master, and you will see everything he said have come to pass. At this point of time, what we need to do is to organize everything back. Mel Gibson telling me you have retraced your step as if I am not in my step before. I have never one day moved out of step. I always remain myself. That is who I am. Like I always tell you, I stand for the truth and nothing but the truth. And I will always stand for the truth. That is why you never see me coming out and be saying Chike Doziem China Sanworu this. No. When people need action, I will tell them we need action because they are leading me. I have to make my demand. That is not attack. Attack is what I saw some of our people doing. Those one without knowing where they are going. So when you lay your complaint, that is not attack. I lay my complaint and I call for cease of fire for every IPO social media. That is not attack. Even if Biafra is restored, you have the right to lay your complaint. On this note, I will be bringing the broadcast to an end for today until I come your way. But Biafrans all over the world, we must remember that Biafra restoration is a sacrosanct. It's inevitable. So you must fight for Biafra restoration. There is no vacuum in IPOB leadership. And I say it again, nobody can divide IPOB and nobody can stop Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from restoring Biafra for us, and nobody can stop IPOB movement. Go and mark this word. If you find yourself among this people fighting for Biafra restoration, you must do everything possible to make sure that you remain in this struggle until Biafra is restored. Because your reward will come from heaven, not from mankind. Your reward will come from heaven. And the moment Biafra is restored, you will see your blessing flowing. That is what I will assure you. So on this note, what I will call you my brother, be my sister, Mel Gibson. Let me tell you, I cannot be deceived. When you check, I have come a long way in this struggle, and I cannot be deceived. I can like what you are doing. That does not mean that you have deceived me. And when I see you have deviated, I will leave you. So I love what some people is doing, the way they are exposing things, and you cannot stop me from loving it. That does not mean I will come and say, since I love what you are doing, you will come and give me order. No. Some people love what I am doing. So you want me, I will come and give them order. No. So don't say I was deceived. Who will deceive me? With which brain? Which brain? What did the person go tell me? On this note, I pray may Elohim guide and protect Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wherever he is. May Elohim strengthen him, give him more wisdom, and strengthen our DOS and give them more wisdom. Strengthen our lawyers and give them more wisdom. Strengthen our ESN and give them more power and wisdom to conquer. Strengthen every security out there that is genuinely fighting for Biafra restoration. May Elohim guide and bless every one of them. The same thing to all of us that are talking on social media. May Elohim guide and protect every one of us. So shall it be. He say, all must hear Biafra. IPOB, one family, IPOB. Ebe ka unu si Biafra. Ebe ka unu naga Biafra. Nanolia, my komala ini nema. Say no to bribe, say no to division, and always ready to carry out any order from DOS. I love you all, and I love everyone that is talking or saying something to make sure that IPOB and Biafra move forward. Thank you and remain blessed.